So Xbox is Asha Sharma speedran her way to the title of best CEO in Xbox history, not just among the fans, but also among the executives. She did this not only by slapping misleading Xbox console exclusive labels on games like Gears of War E-Day and Clockwork Revolution just for hype, but also by radically resetting the business with upcoming layoffs in July. And this is the genius move to avoid ruining the end of the fiscal year, shifting the bad numbers to the very beginning of the new fiscal year, which leaves 11 months to fix the metrics. This is the gaming business at its purest. Users will come out on top anyway, because everything is aimed at improving service and games quality, while the inside of Xbox is a rotten dumpster fire, requiring the company to make cuts year after year. And DEI is only an indirect reason for possible closure of Compulsion Games. A massive shitstorm erupted around south of midnight in the form of scandals related to DEI and Sweet Baby Inc. Yes, this pushed away the hardcore minority, but the casual majority have played the game without even thinking about the presence of this DEI garbage. 1 million players on Game Pass proved it, but it didn't save the game, rather it ruined it. And only 20% completed the whole game, which means it just wasn't that interesting to the mass audience. But here's the real reason. In all 17 years of studio's life, they only released 3 games, and after being bought by Xbox in 2018, they managed to make only South of Midnight, which took 7 whole years to create, and definitely not for such metrics on Steam. This project was a massive financial flop for Xbox. It makes absolutely zero sense for Microsoft to kill a studio over DI culture, because their entire internal corporate culture is built on it. It would be shooting themselves in the head, and this is proven by the possible closure of Ninja Theory. Multiple Xbox studios in active negotiations with Microsoft to avoid closure. And the Hellblade 3 shows that the absence of a DEI agenda and ties to consulting agencies like Sweet Baby Inc., with the presence of weak sales and bloated production timelines, can lead to the closure of the studio. The studio can be shut down even if the trailer for their new game just dropped. It's an absolute bloodbath. Asha ordered a massive purge of the entire division. The same goes for Arkane Lyon. The Blade game is just MIA, and the Marvel licenses cost a ton of money. So seeing news about Arkane Lyon closing in the future won't be a surprise. And speaking of MIA trailers, Bethesda is or at least they might get severely restructured. Haven't visited Bethesda and sat with Todd and seen Elder Scrolls play, and it looks amazing, and it's coming along well. This visit clearly shows that Matt Booty is personally supervising Bethesda. Todd signed a deal with the devil when he showed the Elder Scrolls 6 trailer 8 years ago and basically successfully sold Bethesda. Hoping to live happily ever after in retirement, Todd doomed Bethesda to death. Milking Fallout 76 and Elder Scrolls Online doesn't help to pay for the whole studio. It's only a matter of time how long major IPs like these will be able to maintain high player numbers in these games without being sustained by a stream of highly successful single-player releases. And such long development cycles no longer satisfy Microsoft. One more Starfield-level project and heads will be simply rolled at Bethesda. And speaking of long development cycles,
been making here for a really long time. Fable.
Fable is Playground Games was given a massive credit of trust. In the current situation, it's simply unacceptable for Xbox. Consider that the 30-minute gameplay trailer was shown just so the studio could save their asses from the punishment. DEI is not even in the top 10 problems of the game. All these ugly female characters and clunky animations of men shaking their asses is just a wrapper. The majority doesn't care about that, especially if the game drops day 1 on Game Pass. If the gameplay sucks ass and the retention metrics are weak, then we might not see Forza Horizon 7. If they were confident in the game, they would have released it by the end of this year. So to save Fable sales, it was delayed to the next year. So is Xbox Absolutely. Is Asha Sharma is the best CEO in Xbox history or the worst? Neither. She seems to be the most optimal one in a crisis. For past 100 days, she was built friendly communications with the fans and community, and once the contact was established, she could focus on the internal kitchen and start a meat grinder for everyone. When Phil Spencer was buying all the studios, everyone probably thought Microsoft had a lot of money and they could just comfortably live off it. But the business ordered them to work, and those who can't do that must be killed.